Golly, your boy is glad to be back in civilization. But what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trev, and I'm back with another video. Just hopped in the whip because I'm about to go somewhere. I'm about to get all my stuff because I'm finally back from Glencoe, Georgia, bro. And I'm ready to make content, and I'm ready to make videos. I don't know when I'm going to drop this, but, this is the one. This is the one. And I wanted to talk about this topic because Big Sean, one of my favorite rappers, he has some corny bars here and there, but he talked about some real stuff. And he usually does talk a lot about real stuff in his music, but this, I can relate to because, I've had some issues with women similar to this. I've had girls in my life that I thought were the ones, but they aren't the one. And I also listen to his girl, Jhene Aiko. I listen to her music too because, when you have some women over, you got a little bit of toxicness in your playlist. You got to put on the Jhene Aiko. But, she be having some dirty sexual lyrics if you really pay attention. But, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is I want to talk about what he was talking about and why he's not getting married to her, why he doesn't want to marry her, and why he feels marriage is wrong for their relationship, even though they have a whole child together. And honestly, he's completely right because I see it all the time. Like, people, they have children together, but they aren't compatible. They aren't compatible at all. They can't get married and be stuck to each other long term. And if they are stuck to each other long term, they get a divorce and the man loses pretty much everything because that's how our family court system is. But, I have an opinion on this because if you got a good thing going and, you have your own level of comfort and stuff with this woman and you happen to share a child, and you have a good thing going and you don't want to marry her, there's nothing wrong with that because sometimes, bro, marriage is such a huge commitment to the point where, you want to make sure it's the right one you commit to. And, it takes a certain level of emotional intelligence to say what Big Sean said and, take the feedback for all that because he's 100% right. And honestly, I'm going to keep it real with you. I've messed with a lot of women in my life, women that are very similar to Jhene Aiko. They be into the spiritual crystal. They have the poster on the wall. They play with tarot cards. And honestly, those girls are a little bit cuckoo. So, you don't really want to wife them up. But, I don't know these people personally, but I've dealt with similar types of people and situations to the point where I could speak on this with experience and say he's 100% right. Because, even though they have a child together, even though they got some love for each other, they might not be able to work together because, there may be things going on behind the scenes that makes them not compatible. And, a lot of people on social media, they have their opinions because it's like, how can you, not to be so blunt, but how could you let this man bust and you have a kid with him and then you say you don't want to get married? Because, I'm a Christian and the concept of being marriage is being equally yoked, being with a partner and just spending your life together until death do you part. But, some people, especially in 2024, it's a different reality. And honestly, I don't blame him because of what society is. But the point I'm trying to make is he's right because, you might not necessarily want to marry because, you could lose a lot and end up hating this person. And I can speak from experience because I had a girl that I thought she was the one, but, she just living a different lifestyle. And I wanted different things in life. She wanted different things in life. Thankfully, we don't have no kids or nothing. Thankfully, we're on good terms or whatever. But, it just didn't work out. And then at one point, I thought this girl was the one. I wasn't going to propose to her because I ain't love her like that. But, I could relate to his situation in a sense. But it's a deeper conversation we need to have with our partners or future partners because, we got to avoid this baby mama, baby daddy society. And we got to start bringing families back. We got to start bringing intelligence back. We got to bring the nuclear family back because you don't want your kids being raised by single, bitter people. You don't want your kids being raised to be toxic and creating a cycle. You want to build something foundational. And, when he speaks on this, I could tell he's very smart and in tune with his intelligence and his feelings. And, not on no sensitive stuff because, a lot of us dudes, we get it twisted by saying, oh, we can't express our emotions. But, it's bitch made to hold it all in. So, when you see someone speak on this and they're right, it's entirely valid. And, there might be a whole nother side Jhene Aiko has about this too. And they probably spoke with each other privately because they sleep with each other. They live with each other. So, you don't really know what's going on in their household. And we should all honestly learn from it and kind of mind our business. Because, when you put this out to the public, you're open to ridicule. But, it is what it is. These are celebrities. They're rich. We're not. But, we can learn something from their relationships and going forward how we want to move, especially if we want to get into a partner long term or if we're having children with people out of wedlock or if we're having children in wedlock. We should just have a general discussion with our partner about how things should go. But Big Sean, 100% right. You know, he has some corny bars. You know, he's an all right rapper. But, you know, I like when people jump outside their comfort zone and speak on things because, you know, it takes a mature person to talk about this stuff and not just some rapper that just talks about shooting and drilling niggas. But I really appreciated this topic and I wanted to speak on it, give my 2 cents. And I just wanted to cover this because, you know, sometimes I cover some relationship topics. Sometimes I cover different topics. And this is one of them I wanted to cover. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to get back into the swing of things and just make y'all more content. You know, I can't even talk today. I'm going to make y'all more content. Stream setting is coming. Everything's coming. Don't even worry about it. But anyway, I'm out. Thank you guys for tuning in and see y'all next time.